I'm Ollie Templeton, and this is the Great British Chef's Signature Series. I decided I wanted to be a chef when I was 17. I grew up in Spain, hot climate, I had a garden, so I kind of got into vegetable growing. And I passed most of my time just cooking. And then when I was 17, I was like, actually, you know what, it'd be a pretty fun profession. Me and my brother and two of my cousins were literally just in a car together driving back from holiday, not wanting to go back to work. And we're like, why don't we do something together? And literally 4 months later, we all quit our jobs and started what became Carousel. Hello, I'm Ollie Templeton. We're at Carousel on Charlotte Street. We're going to be making some smoked beetroots, almond, chilli oil and dill. What I like about this dish is it kind of draws on my first experiences as a chef when I started working at Morrow, but also kind of techniques I've learned through running Carousel, through traveling, using ingredients that I didn't know about before I started this journey. First step is to deal with our beetroots, because these are going to take the longest. We're going to throw them in the embers and let them just do their thing. So we got yellow beetroots, candy beetroots, and just regular purple ones. So any of these will work. And what we're going to do is just individually wrap them in a little kind of foil pouch with a bit of vinegar, a bit of olive oil, a bit of salt. The oil caramelizes them inside. And also having a bit of fat in there is going to help draw smoke out of the coal. And the vinegar is just going to create a bit of steam and also flavor the beetroots. Just make a little parcel like that, put it to the side. These go straight on to the coals. You can do this on the barbecue at home. What we do is to get them going straight into the embers. And if you're kind of a bit more pushed on time, you just do it through the whole way on the embers. Or you can just get them on a rack above and let them indirectly kind of cook and smoke and steam until they get super chewy. For the restaurant, we'll just cover 2 layers of the grill and keep them rotating. Beets are just going to stay smouldering in the coals. And then we'll turn our attention to the almond sauce. So to start, we've got some grapes, a cucumber, a clove of garlic. Just going to peel the garlic. Remove the skin from the cucumber. Doing that because don't want it to be too green. The skin's really going to make the juice super green, which we don't really want. These will, chuck in a salad or something, don't need to throw them away. So that goes in, along with a handful of grapes and your garlic. So in the blender, it's got the peeled cucumber, a bit of grape and garlic. It's going to blend it, so it's kind of juice. Once that's passed, we'll just have the juice, and it's kind of got a nice sweetness to it. It's kind of fresh, and that's what's going to bring the sweetness to it, and then the acidity will come from the vinegar. So I learned about this at Morrow. Essentially what we're doing is making a tahini using white blanched almonds that are raw. These nuts have a lot of natural oil in them. As they blend, they're going to warm up, and those oils are essentially going to split out. And then as we keep going, they'll end up turning into kind of a smooth paste. And that will be the foundation of the sauce. So take your almonds, just pop them into the blender. Makes a horrible sound, but then the sound goes. So you can already, it's not so crumbly anymore. It's starting to turn into a bit of a paste. All right, so this has been going for 15 minutes, and we've got a smooth almondy kind of paste. Now become the base of the dressing, of the sauce. So this is the juice. It's cucumber, grape, garlic. Bit that goes in, and we've got to kind of just start to combine it. And the color will go from this kind of beigey sand, and slowly start getting a bit green. So I'm going to incorporate all of that juice. And you can smell the cucumber, you can smell the garlic as well. It's important that it is quite garlicky. The name of this sauce traditionally is ajo blanco, which just means white garlic. So that's just incorporated and like smooth and glossy. And that's seasoning, so like it takes a good amount of olive oil. It's kind of like somewhere between a sauce and a vinaigrette. And lastly, some good splash of Chardonnay vinegar. And you can use apple cider. And then just season, some Malden. So that's like the base of your sauce. Cool, so the beets are grilled through. So they're pretty hot, so just give them a moment to cool down. Then you should see the skin should just kind of like rub off. Using a knife, just kind of peel off the skin. All right, so beets are cooked. So now it's just a case of cutting them into bite-sized pieces. And like I've just kind of, the different colors does make a difference, especially kind of visually. So there we go. Then just pop them into bowls. I'm doing them in separate bowls just because the colors bleed out. And then olive oil, Chardonnay vinegar, and salt. So to put this dish together, we've got our 3 beets, the ajo blanco, the almond sauce. We've got some dill oil, chili oil. This is guajillo chili. It's chili from Mexico. It has kind of like a real nice sweet, earthy flavor. It's not too spicy. Some picked dill, garnish, and another garnish with some crunch, some deep fried capers. So 180-degree oil around 3 minutes, and then just drain them on a kitchen towel. You can do a big amount of these. They last for like a month. The assembly is super simple. All the dishes are designed to kind of like leave the kitchen very quickly. So we do 2 spoons of the almond sauce, and then we just arrange our beets. I do around 3 of each. And then our oils. So chili oil and the dill oil. I'm aware it's a very small plate, but all the plates are very small in this place. The tables are small, so that is why. Liberal amount of dill. And just finish with a little kiss of Malden. All right, there we have it. We've got some smoked beets with almond sauce, guajillo chili oil and dill.